Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment. Anyway, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
Did you know that parents rank financial literacy as the #1 most difficult life skill to teach? Meet Greenlight, the debit card and money app for families. With Greenlight, you can send money to kids quickly, set up chores, automate allowance, and keep an eye on your kids' spending with real-time notifications. Kids learn to earn, save, and spend wisely, and parents can rest easy knowing their kids are learning about money with guardrails in place. Try Greenlight risk-free today at greenlight.com/Wondery.
Oh, hey, get ready to enjoy this great podcast with Courtney and her friends, fueled by Salt and Smoke. You're cute.
Sometimes things are tough, but if you got your family, it's enough. Making lots of friends along the way, especially in the Great Taste Gang. We've got your latest food news and scores from the Cardinals and the Blues. Nikki's part of the crew, and Greg Warren too. SeaWorld and Brando and Casey too. And Ethan and Sean and Emily and Mark and Marty and Randy. Guy and Risley and all the moms and convies. Welcome to the Courtney Show.
Good morning. Welcome to a new week of the show. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I didn't hear from Tim. I don't know where he is. Hello.
Is he normally here now?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, what?
Did he text us? Nope.
I didn't check my phone.
No.
Email?
I wonder if he's still sleeping because he would text us.
Yeah, I didn't get an email neither.
I mean, it is a little foggy out there. No.
It's not foggy.
There's a haze. There appears to be a haze.
Everybody have a nice weekend?
No.
Okay, well, there we go.
I mean,
I didn't either.
It was a lot of work.
Look, he's even getting in the golf spirit.
He's got a golf thing today.
Golf today.
Oh, okay.
So I have a golf hat. I actually have two.
What does the side say? It's a Titleist hat.
Yeah, it's probably Waterloo.
Oh, it is. I like it.
Yeah, I usually golf in the booster club thing. I golf
You're
like
quite a booster.
twice a year.
And this is one of those two
today's
times.
one. It's for my friend Matt. His dad's like memorial golf tournament for Camp Wartburg. It raises money for that. So he started this tournament and then passed away. And then they're just like, this is his. So they
that's
named
good.
it after him, basically.
That's good. And where's that going to be?
I think it's at Acorns.
You don't even
in
know.
Waterloo. I really don't know. It's where it usually is.
We're both
Keith
doing.
is going that we work with.
Oh, Keith's going?
Yeah, so that was Keith's cousin.
Oh,
who
okay.
Passed away, and I think McKernan's playing it.
Is he?
Yeah.
The old Acorns. All the high-profile media people will be out there.
No, that's it. Just the three.
And tonight I'll be out at the Belleville Area Humane Society's Bags for Wags.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Uh-huh.
What is it? What goes on there again?
There's designer purses, like lots and lots of these incredible purses, and you buy raffle tickets, and then...
And they're made out of dogs? Real dogs?
I have a feeling it's going to be a little tough for me to get through this tonight.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not...
No speeches. Just
No.
here we go.
I'm getting there as late as I possibly can. I'm usually there very early, mingling, because I know most everyone there.
Yeah, and everybody's going to be asking about it.
Yes.
Everybody's gonna
I'm
want
getting there as late as I possibly can, but I am going to announce that they're going to be the recipient for our pizza tour. One of the recipients.
Let's not tell them yet.
So we have to say Bags for Wags?
No,
Like
but
all
just
the time?
Belleville Area Humane Society.
Okay, cool. All right, great.
With no text.
Whoop, there
Sorry.
he is.
I should have been okay. I hit every light.
Yeah, well, you weren't.
Sorry.
If your plan is...
I mean, 6:08. That's a lot of lights.
Sorry. I ran down the hallway and Rafe was out getting coffee, so as I'm running, he holds his water up for me like I'm running.
Like a runner.
Dumped it over my head.
Yeah, you're behind, I guess.
We had another bad clip post. Just the most boring thing you've ever seen
I
in your
put
life.
you guys in charge of this. This
It
is
is-
your thing.
We need to start taking it
Yeah,
down.
Joey was supposed to come by and help me like with the approval, and he just never showed up on Friday, so I left.
Let me
AI, man.
Let me see. It's about it's about the tornadoes, and nobody commented on it. This is from 2 days ago, and there's 50 likes. I don't know how.
It's because it's science.
All right, well, something needs to be done.
Oh my God.
We'll talk to the AI. We'll sit down with the robots today.
Yeah, we'll talk to the
Because there's
robots.
plenty of stuff on the show that we enjoy.
Yeah,
I know. I'm sending them the long segments. Those have been going up too, although I didn't see if any of the long segments have gone up recently. Like the whole, like a chunk of the show.
Yeah. If you missed what we're talking about, the company's employed AI to put up video clips from the show, but the AI just finds like engaging content that we're talking about, like just the words. So it ends
Things
up
that we're saying.
It's
And
typically like something I'm sharing in numbers. I'm like, there's a new study that says this. And Brandon will be like, I read this too. And I'll be like, yep. And then it'll be like, follow the Courtney show.
I wouldn't follow.
we're getting
I would unfollow.
I really would. I'm like, really? You want me to follow based on this?
Yeah.
Which it's always annoying because it's like 45 seconds later, something real funny happened.
Yeah.
But that's not.
That's not what AI. I didn't think it was very funny.
It perfectly avoids the funny thing.
Yes.
Somebody told the AI, if people are laughing,
Don't.
they don't want
They
that.
don't like that.
Man,
at all.
I'll tell you, I saw an award-winning clip from Nikki's podcast with you on it. It was sensational.
Yeah, she
like that.
in-
Those are the kind of that's
Yeah,
a
We
clip.
gotta get her AI.
In the moment, well, no, she was the AI in that, because in the moment she goes, "We're clipping that," and I go, "I don't know, let's not clip that." She goes, "We're clipping it."
I mean, it was. You had a great line.
Yeah, I did
It
have a
was
good
good.
line.
You're fat. You're way quicker on that show than this.
We gotta get her in here.
I
or
play
something.
to the level
That
of
is not
competition.
true. Because according to Friday, yeah, that's true. I was saying it's not true because on Friday, somebody really thought you were hot on Friday.
like on fire.
Yes, on
Oh,
fire.
I would prefer it if I looked good.
Well, that goes without
it could
saying.
Be both.
Yeah.
I mean,
I wonder, was I? Did I do anything?
I don't know. I mean, you're funny.
here on
You're a funny guy. I don't know.
On You're weird on Sundays. I'm on fire on Fridays.
on Fire Fridays.
New shirts coming soon to the non-existent store.
AI is actually picking the slogans for our T-shirts too. So
We should have AI
Yeah.
pick a slogan.
Their shirt just says, "Here's the weather." We do that, don't we?
We went out, got out of the house yesterday. We were pretty sad, pathetic couple over the weekend. Nick's not feeling well either, and it's not just sorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we were worthless and bummed all weekend, and we got out of the house to watch the final round of the PGA.
Bummed all weekend is another shirt.
Yeah, we were bummed all weekend. And I really just couldn't find myself. I couldn't get the energy. Both of us were just like, we don't feel like being social, you know? And so, but we did get out of the house, went to a little bar yesterday to watch the final round of the PGA Championship. And man, what a final round it was.
great.
It was awesome. But so we were all sitting, like, we had the bar, like, the whole corner. You know what I'm saying? So we could talk. And this guy came over and he showed up a little later. He's like, "Do you mind if I sit here?" I'm like, "No." And so then he asked a question or two. And then he looked at me, he said, "Are you Courtney?" And I was like, "Yes, I am." And he listens every morning. His name is Colin. I'm almost positive. And he's walking right now. He goes for a 4-mile walk every morning and listens to us and said I made him cry last week.
What up, maybe Colin?
Yeah. He listens. He's been listening for a long time, loves everyone in the show. Is bothered that Tim comes in late.
Because he gets up early, he goes for his walk.
For the record, that hasn't happened in a long time.
Yeah, I'm just telling you.
I don't think it's happened.
Long time.
It's been
I think it's weird, though, that he wanted me to say hi to him. And I said, I will definitely say hi.
Yeah.
And then this morning you were late.
Yeah, sorry.
Right on
That's
script.
on me, buddy.
Real nice guy. Real nice guy. A bird, the exciting part, besides the PGA Championship, a bird flew into the bar. And it was a whole,
a thing.
everybody was all stressed out. I'm like, it's
yeah.
just, let it, it's fine.
It'll find its way.
Yeah.
beer.
So let's hear about your more exciting weekends, I'm sure, than mine.
Man, I went to Paw Patrol Live yesterday at
Oh,
Stiefel.
first kids show.
Yeah. It was, I'm glad we went. It was very, we were like, are we going? And we ended up buying tickets that morning. There was a 10 a.m. show. So it was Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. both days. And it was great. We took everybody. Took baby Jack, took Timothy. Timothy was stoked. I don't think he told it, he thought maybe we were just going to go watch it.
How would he
didn't
even know?
And then we get there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
How would he know?
How would he have any idea?
How would he know?
He's 2.
We get there and he lost his mind.
Oh my gosh.
The first guy on the stage, it's a character from the show. I can't think of his name, but he, in real life, when they did the real person playing him, he looked just like Blippi. Do you guys know who Blippi is? Blippi's another character for kids who's on YouTube.
You looking
and
up
stuff.
Blippi?
So like Miss Rachel and all it. And so I was like, Blippi's not there. Blippi's not in the Puppaverse. He wasn't part of this whole thing. But this guy looked just like
Puppaverse.
Blippi. So I whispered, it's Blippi. And Timothy went nuts. And he's like, hi, Blippi. And like everybody else in that place was pretty sure that wasn't Blippi. And he's looking, but Timothy did not stop.
Did he start a Blippi wave?
No, they were just like looking around. He looked a lot. This guy looked a lot like Blippi. I'll show you the cartoon.
They probably did it on purpose.
I was exactly thinking that.
Yeah.
And he talks like, and Blippi talks like it's very, very distinct. So
Yeah, you just want to hit him, don't you?
he lost his mind. It was great. It was, he was yelling. He calls it Paw Patrol, and he's just going. Our tickets were third row.
Whoa.
From the top. We were way up there.
Wait till the end.
And he was yelling at all of them like they could hear us, like, hi, Paw Patrol, hi, Paw Patrol. No other kids were making noises or anything. And Timothy, top of his lungs, is saying hi to these kids. He had the best time. Every time there was applause, he would just lose his mind and shake his head. I mean, he thought it was the coolest thing ever for about 32 minutes, which for him is a long time.
Yeah.
Did you leave at intermission?
Which was always our plan.
Oh, it's the best.
And
it's over, everybody.
Yep.
Let's go.
It felt good. He got some kind of
They don't know.
light up a bubble wand that said Paw Patrol on it, and it was a great outing. He went.
How was the baby?
Nuts.
Baby behave?
Yeah, basically asleep the whole time. Didn't care for Blippi at all.
He wasn't buying that
he's
as
waiting
Blippi.
for the
Like,
real Blippi.
Isn't Blippi? But yeah, it was fun. We would go back for sure. It's just the show. The Paw Patrol, it's very formulaic. Every episode is kind of the same thing, and that's exactly what they give you on stage. And it was like perfectly good enough. I was like, is this going to be a money grab or is this going to blow my mind? And it was good. They did a good job.
Good to hear.
That's Paw Patrol Live, guys. I could also get in the American Idol finale, but I have a feeling we'll do that in
Oh yeah, we will.
Hollywood outside.
We need your input because you're the viewer.
Chris, what about you? No Glaze this weekend. She was in Vegas.
Well, Glaze got back yesterday, so we watched TV. We started watching that Ashley Madison thing last night.
Oh yeah, Alex watched. I watched some of it with her.
And then I was just like, after the first episode, I was like, I don't know. What are they going to say to me that's interesting after this? We know there's a data breach. Cool.
Yeah, it seemed long.
You know, it felt like that 30 for 30 broke that Alex watched, where it's just the same thing over and over. And it's like, man, we had so many users and the users just kept going up. And it was like people wanted to have affairs and they just kept
And I'm
being
not
like,
judging.
yeah, it's like, hey, I didn't tell them to have the affair. I just gave them the place to have the affair.
Hi, I'm a religious guy, but I had an affair.
Yeah, and you're just like, all right, cool. And this is going to go on for 3 episodes? Not on my watch.
No.
I'm not doing that.
bailed?
We bailed. I don't know if she'll go back in, but
You're out.
I've seen enough. It's just not It's just not interesting enough. There's nothing about it where you're like, I don't know what's going to happen. Like and then we were going to watch the Kevin Spacey thing, and I'm like, at least with that, I don't know exactly what happened.
Yeah.
You know, with the Ashley Madison thing, it's like, yeah, they had a data breach.
Yeah.
I think I know.
bad.
Emma gave me a summary.
Is it interesting?
It's not worth watching more episodes
Oh,
for.
thank you.
Yeah.
Off the hook, baby. And then we watched a show, Detroiters, and we watched the last episode of it. It's the same guy from I Think You Should Leave.
Yeah.
And it was just, we've been waiting and waiting and waiting. We didn't want it to be over. And then finally last night, we were like, let's watch it. It's been like 8 months or something. And so we finally watched that. And it was good. And it was very sad.
Because it's done.
It's donezo, man. It's done. And then we got this place called Neon Greens. Have you guys had that or heard of this?
Oh, yeah.
No.
So it's got, so I guess they grow all the stuff here in St. Louis. It's like all like hydroponic or whatever. And so it's like organic and all these things. And
Oh, they probably have those towers.
yeah,
They
I'm
grow the stuff
guessing.
in like a.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
So we had that. And then, just a nice little lovely evening.
Good.
Yeah.
You had you didn't do anything Friday and Saturday?
I don't.
You guys came.
Yeah.
Over, was that Friday?
Oh, we did Timo's soccer. Which was I showed
Chris came to soccer.
soccer,
practice.
and literally
Mayhem.
no soccer was played. First it was hula hoops, then it was bubbles, and then it was stamps.
You forgot bouncy balls.
Oh, but bouncy balls, but there was soccer balls
Everywhere, but none of them had any interest.
everywhere.
Just for decoration.
Yeah, it was,
You kick them once at the beginning.
Oh, okay.
I was late to that.
You missed the whole part with the soccer
Yeah,
ball.
I missed all the soccer, but it was great. It was great fun. I used to run them fields over at Veta.
Oh.
We called it, what was it called? I don't even remember what it was called.
Soccer dome,
Was it Soccer Dome?
maybe.
Yeah, maybe. God, I used to just...
Do
Dominate.
some hula hooping. And
Yeah, I wasn't hula hooping.
He was the best at bubbles.
Yeah. I started playing soccer, and then Timo would try to get the ball, and so I started doing that thing where you'd hit it off the wall around him.
So just,
That's like the indoor soccer thing. Like that's like the best move in indoor soccer is when somebody's trying to get the ball, you hit it off the wall, they're toast. I mean, he had no clue what was going on.
I waited
Like
to
a
take down a
magician.
2-year-old.
Yeah, I was like, this guy's got nothing.
Doesn't have game.
he's primarily an outdoor guy. He's not used to playing it off the board.
You got to put them bubbles down.
Brando, what about you?
And I worked my butt off this weekend trying to get ready for the vacation thing. It's really like snuck up on me because we leave Friday to go down to Fort Myers. So
What kind of drive is that?
it's like 15 hours.
Oh,
But I did the annual clean,
God, that sounds terrible.
like the annual cleaning of the car. Because it's, I think, only about once a year that I'll do
or whenever
an
you
actual,
take it for a trip
Yes.
is when it gets
It's like I
really
gotta do a
thoroughly cleaned.
deep clean. And I've got a list of all of the things that I found. Would you like?
Yes.
Are you interested? Half a container of French fries, stuffed things, a bear, an otter, a T-Rex, Yoshi, and like a big squishy pillow. I found a Switch controller, which someone may have been looking for the past year.
Not told you.
Exactly. And then probably said, like, I need a new controller because the other one's broken. Nope, it was probably just in the car the whole time.
I thought you were going to say a switchblade. And you're like, gotta have a car knife.
Now, that knife is in the garage now, so it's a garage knife. But there used to be a knife in there, too. Spilled soda. So I pulled up, you know how, like, sometimes the container, the drink holders, they kind of pop out so you can go wash them. And so I popped it out, and inside was a good 2 inches of some soda.
Oh, just sitting there?
Just sitting there. I don't know how long it's been there. So I had to clean that out. Melted M&Ms. So someone thought it'd be a good idea in the door, that little area where you can like put change
just
or something.
loose M&Ms in there?
Just poured M&Ms in.
Well, it is a little holder.
It is.
Technically.
Those M&Ms, they melt. Not in your mouth or in your hand or whatever, but that will melt in the car. So many socks and sweatshirts, toothbrushes and toothpaste. So this is from the last trip. Everyone's toothbrushes, and then there's toothpaste in the back. So then if we would stop, you could brush your teeth. That's all still in there. Markers.
Those are your car toothbrushes.
Yes, car toothbrushes, apparently. Car trivia, like an unopened box of like questions to ask while you're driving, just sealed up.
That doesn't happen anymore, does it?
I guess not. We didn't use it last time. Car bingo. We had that. I don't remember playing that. and just drugs.
My big
everywhere.
And what? Everywhere?
Drugs everywhere.
Oh, really? Pills? Lots of pills?
Yes, just ibuprofen stash, Gas X. Some people
you
get
gotta have
gassy
Gas
on the
X.
drive.
Yep.
I mean,
Meth.
different headache medications. I mean, just stashed all over the place. So
Well,
that
now you're ready
just
for the next trip.
So much garbage.
So
much garbage.
Do you remember the big car game? Well, for me, my era was Mad Libs. Do you remember Mad Libs?
I think we bought that a few years
Mad
ago.
Libs, and you'd put, like not cuss words in there, but
Like gross, like poop.
yeah. And then somebody'd read the story back. You're like, give me an adjective, give me a color, and then you read it back, and you're like, oh, that's the fun.
It kills every time.
I loved some Mad Libs back when I was a kid. All right, well, we should probably get on with it. I have no idea what we're giving away this week.
We got
for tickets.
Cardinals. So it's that first Beer Friday Cardinals game, I think this Friday. So you get tickets to the game, and then you get your first cold beer on the house. They're just like $20 tickets. And then plus you also get like the first beer, essentially. So I think we're giving away tickets to this Friday night's game. Yeah, Cardinals versus the Cubs.
Oh, that's good.
Cool.
That's a good ticket.
And then Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake's coming to town?
Apparently. I didn't know that either.
Did I know that?
Where? Enterprise?
Uh-oh, has it been announced?
Well, too bad. Enterprise.
Really? I don't think that's
You
been
heard it here
announced.
first, everybody.
Well, if it's not supposed to be announced, they should not put it in the
Yeah, and
computer.
When is it?
I got no email saying anything.
December 19th at Enterprise Center.
I'm busy.
Yeah, that's. I don't think that's been announced.
No, I didn't think so.
I guess we'll get the announcement at some point today.
Probably after the giveaway.
Yeah, that's a good ticket. That's
Hey, it's okay. You can say it now.
good tickets this week to give away. All right, if you guys want to be a part of the show, the Cheney Window and Door text line 314-669-4665.
Hi, I'm Mark Cantor. My law firm is Cantor Injury Law. Honor, integrity, loyalty, faith, and family are the principles and the foundation of Cantor Injury Law, and why we get justice for the injured and can win you the big bucks. If you have been in a car accident, truck accident, boating, or ATV crash, or even had a dog bite, please call Cantor Injury Law, 314-628-9999. There is no fee unless you win. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisement.
Oh, hey, this is Tom from Salt and Smoke. I like this podcast because it's made by real people who bring their own take on what's doing. Makes my day a little nicer to hear them talk. That's kind of what we try to do at Salt and Smoke. Real food from scratch, made the way we think is best to make your day have a little more flavor. Find your bestie at saltandsmokebbq.com. Oh, and Chris isn't that funny.
Rakuten is the smartest way to save money when you shop because you earn cash back at over 3,500 stores. Fashion, beauty, electronics, home essentials, travel, dining, concert tickets, and more. Your favorite stores like Lowe's, Levi's, and Nike pay Rakuten to send them shoppers. And Rakuten then passes on a part of that payment to its members as cash back. You're already shopping at your favorite stores. Why not save while you're doing it? It's a no-brainer. Membership is free and easy to sign up. Get the Rakuten app now and join the 17 million members who are already saving. Cashback rates change daily. See Rakuten.com for details. That's Rakuten. Your cash back really adds up.
The Hollywood Outsider on 106.5 The Arch.
A newly released video of Diddy brutally assaulting his ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, is out. The video is from 2016. It's security camera footage from a hotel, and it shows Diddy punching Cassie, kicking her while she's down, then dragging her across the floor by her sweatshirt and throwing a vase at her. It's awful. I did not put it on the blog.
It's crazy.
Like, it's out there if you want to see it.
Have you guys seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
It's
It's
one of those
vicious.
things where you're like, oh, we're going to see, him push her or something. Oh, no.
He does like a full sprint down a hallway.
Yeah, and just was dragging her by the sweatshirt and kicking. It's awful. So she sued him for that specific incident, along with rape and abuse. Those were all part of the allegations. He settled. He did not admit guilt, but he'd settled that quickly at the time. Like, yep, gave her the money. It's over. He has now apologized he's taken full responsibility for his actions in the video, because the video we see the proof of, not the other stuff.
So he could have continued to lie about this forever if this video wouldn't have come out.
And he had allegations levied against him, and then he denied all of them. You know, about all these, oh, did he did this? Did he do that? He's like, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything wrong. And then this one video came out, and then he apologized, basically being like, yeah, I did that.
And then I went to therapy, and I talked to Jesus.
And it's all solved.
Yes.
So I'm sorry for that. You know, no excuses. I did that. But that's the one I did.
That's the one.
And you're like, did he?
That's gross.
He's done.
Done.
I mean, it's hard to watch that video and think anything other than this is over.
And this isn't cancel culture. Like, he's done because
he did something terrible, and he's
at
a
the
bad
very
guy.
least, yes.
A lot of people are going
this.
to be like, oh, another person's getting canceled. But it's like, no, this is consequence
go watch
culture.
the video. Watch it over and over again, and then say, like, that we should keep giving that guy all of our money.
Diddy's done.
The great Dabney Coleman passed away over the weekend. He was 92 in just everything, it seemed like. Tootsie, 9 to 5, War Games.
God, he was
Cloak
such
and
a
Dagger.
slime ball in Tootsie, too. I forgot.
On Golden Pond, he was like, was he the husband?
Husband of Jane Fonda, I believe.
Beverly Hillbillies, I think he was Mr. Drysdale.
Oh, in the movie?
I think so, yeah. Oh, yeah, not the show.
Yeah.
I think he was Mr. I mean, he should be.
9 to 5,
the
though.
guy.
Probably is the best role.
Yes. Just by far.
War Games. He was in War Games, too.
Yep. Boardwalk Empire, he was also on the series, and Yellowstone. Yeah, I didn't know that, and I didn't watch.
Wait, when was he in Yellowstone?
I said he was in Yellowstone. I don't know. I didn't watch the Yellowstone series. I only go to the old ones.
Sure.
That's my thing. The NFL is working around Taylor Swift's schedule. This is a big story. Her tour takes her to the stadiums where the Dolphins, Saints, and Colts play this fall. So the NFL had to make sure those teams were on the road on those dates. So it's not just a Taylor Swift thing. They do that for any concerts that get booked in these big venues. They have to work around it.
Man, she was their golden goose last year.
I know. They're trying to make that story sound like, well, the NFL, they're in cahoots now. You know, they're making their schedule around hers. Like, well, no, you would do that if it was whoever performing at the stadium. The Kansas City Chiefs, however, are playing the Bills on November 17th, which is right in the middle of Taylor's 6-date run in nearby Toronto. So some people think that the NFL engineered the schedule so that Taylor could make it to that game. So I don't know about that one, maybe, because she's going to be right there, and those two teams are playing each other. That's a big rivalry. So she could easily pop on over to Buffalo to catch that game. So we'll see. Steve Buscemi's attacker has been arrested and charged. Remember, they had surveillance, and police right away were just like, yeah, we know who that is. But they didn't say why, but they're like, yeah, we know. And so they did arrest him. Clifton Williams, he allegedly punched the actor in the face randomly in Midtown Manhattan. Buscemi ended up with minor injury in his left eye. But he did go to the hospital for that. Ben Affleck took his wedding ring off and then put it back on. Paparazzi, however, were
Ring
quick.
watch.
Yes, that's it. So they noticed when he reached out of his car to like punch in the code, because this house that he's staying at, remember, he's renting a house. He's not staying at home right now. He's renting a home. That's where he's been living. And I guess you put in a code to get in through the security gate or something. And when he put his hand out, they're like, no ring, there's no ring. Well, then, like, the next day, he's got his ring back on.
Do you ever take your ring off?
I don't ever wear my ring.
Oh.
So, yes.
I haven't worn it in a couple of years, actually.
Does that bother Alex?
I don't know.
He does have a pineapple necklace he wears.
No, I get eczema really bad, and I would always get this rash under my ring, and I thought the ring was causing it. Like there was something, like I need to be cleaned or something.
Or maybe you're allergic to a certain metal.
Yeah, whatever, and then started
monogamy.
A certain monogamy?
Yeah.
So I asked my doctor, and she said, no, you have eczema.
It's just eczema. It doesn't.
And so,
doesn't
like,
cause.
I don't have it now, but if I start wearing it again, like, it would completely clear up, and then I would start wearing it again, and then I would get it. I was like, I guess I can't wear it anymore.
What about you, Tim? Do you ever take take the ring off?
No, she means way too much to me.
The ring?
Wait till you get itchy finger there.
You call your ring she?
No, my wife.
It's precious.
No, I sleep in it. I never take it off.
Yeah.
Before, I would take it off when I slept for some reason because it's a pretty wide ring, and so it would get like kind of weird underneath. If that makes sense. Like because it gets moisture underneath.
I'm not buying any of this. I don't know about you guys.
Seems like you're talking a lot about it.
Well, you guys are asking.
I wouldn't wear a ring.
Eczema, moisture.
I couldn't do it. Wear a ring every day? No way.
Have you ever been a jewelry fella?
No. I mean, I did my class ring for like a year until I lost it. And then it was like, well,
that was it for me on the jewelry.
I liked it. I liked having it on. I mean, I was like,
it is fun to have something.
Yeah,
mine has like grooves in it. I like the grooves, but no.
Love a good
groove. Any of you ever think about getting your ear pierced?
I had my ear pierced.
Not
for a long time.
You did? Mm-hmm. Is that when you had your sweet mullet?
I had long hair. I was working rock radio.
What a guy.
Bartending and
party.
That was the life. Mm-hmm. Now I'm dead. I just talk about my wedding ring and how it causes moisture.
I sported a thumb ring for a while.
Did you?
Yeah.
What is the...
in high school.
One of my favorite things...
I don't think I could get a...
One of my favorite pictures of you is your senior picture. Because you look like you have wooden hands.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, because he's displaying the ring?
He has a weird...
Looks like Chubbs?
Yes. He looks like he's got a fake hand. We should post that bad boy. You do. You do look like...
Yeah, you're right.
It's like when people that don't smoke in movies. And they're like this.
Oh, yeah.
It's like nobody does that.
Yes. For me, it's athletes.
They just immediately push the smoke back out.
Yeah, yours is athletes, mine's smokers. That person's not a smoker.
Jeff Daniels says he was worried his toilet scene in Dumb and Dumber would end his career. So his agents actually told him not to do the movie at all. They're like, this is not a good look for you, especially that scene. But he insisted. He told his agents, forget it. I want to do it. I wanted to work with Jim Carrey. I wanted to change things up with the comedy. He'd been doing a lot of serious roles. But he does say that the toilet scene will probably outlive us. It will be funny 40 years from now. That's not my favorite part of that movie. It's a good movie, but that's...
At all.
I remember when that happened, I was like, this is dumb. But the revelation that the toilet was broken, that was funny.
Best part of that movie is the Lauren Holly getting the snowball in the face.
Oh, God, it's so funny.
I think that's the hardest.
I think that's why Nick loves those. Have you seen those TikToks where kids are at ice cream places and somebody's like, oh, that's the wrong.
Oh, and then no, I didn't.
And they take the scoop and they throw it right at somebody's face.
It is funny.
They are fun to watch.
Yeah, I think I quote. The one quote I do the most from that movie is the Samsonite.
I was way off.
Courtney Cox says Matthew Perry visits her a lot.
Oh, God.
Yeah. She said, I talk to my mom, my dad, Matthew. I feel like there are a lot of people out there that guide us. So they're chatting it up. The new kids movie, If, won at the box office over the weekend, pulled in $35 million.
I hope it's good.
It's not.
I've heard not good things.
No way. Cillian Murphy says he will return in 28 days later. You like the 28 years later.
Yeah.
I think it'll be good. I think I saw that first one. But
the first one was good.
But I don't think I saw any others.
He said he'll return, but it will be in a, quote, surprising way.
Ooh, I mean, that means he's going to be a zombie.
Yeah. Don't you think?
I've never even seen the movies, and that's what I thought.
You can't say that.
Zombie-esque.
It's 28 years later. Time has passed. So the original came out in 2002. Did you know it was that old?
Yeah, because I remember the zombies were really, they were fast. I don't think I'm sure there are other zombie movies where the zombies were like
quick
fast.
Zombies is freaky.
These were like fast.
The Brad Pitt movie, they're fast.
Yeah,
World War
Z. They're runners.
But that was after, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, way after. Way after.
They copied it. I'm Brando, your Hollywood outsider.
This afternoon,
We're talking about Idol later, I guess?
It wasn't in that one.
Oh, man.
I got two of these.
Anyway, later this afternoon, you get a double dose of The Courtney Show with Tim Convey and Brando
man.
in Lake St. Louis at Club Fitness.
How lucky are the people of Lake St. Louis?
2 to 4.
I'll be there from 2 to 4. Brando will be there from 4 to 6.
You guys going to high-five each other as
we walk by? No, it'll be like the Wile E. Coyote and the other coyote. Remember when they'd walk by there? Bob.
Yeah.
And they'd clock in and clock out.
Will we have sunglasses?
Oh, I'm sure. I would
so.
make sure. You guys should probably make sure.
Sunglasses are hot around.
Unless these sunglasses were just for us.
I think they were just for us.
I'm not sure.
There were only 4 pair.
Oh, that would be terrible.
It would be terrible.
They're nice. Good lenses.
They're good looking.
Yeah.
So go out and see them if you're in the area of Lake St. Louis at the Club Fitness on Ronald Reagan Drive, I
You're
believe.
right.
You come at 4, that's the sweet spot. You might get both of us.
That's true, yeah. You'll
What a
see it.
day.
The 2 of us interact. It's legendary.
Oh my God.
Remember the whole Kyle, Texas and the gathering of Kyles?
And then they changed it to a different name.
No, I think a bunch of people are trying to break this Ivan world record, and it's not going to happen. That happened in 2017 in Bosnia. They had 2,325 Ivans all come together. So Kyle has been trying, and they did their best in the last attempt, I think. 1,490 Kyles showed up. This year, it's losing steam. 706 on Saturday.
Oh, man. Kyle's just not that fun.
Into it. They need a more common name. Like, if you did Mike, there's that many Mikes at Lowe's right now.
Yeah. It's true. But I think there's something humorous about Kyle.
Kyle was the right name.
It just hit the right note, I think.
Yeah.
But
they should
yeah.
do like Doug, just to see how many Dougs there are.
Plus, I would think Kyle is a big name in Texas, and that's where it happens. Because they say it like, Kyle. Hey, Kyle, get in here, Kyle. All right, that's all I have right now. Let's get a look at your traffic. We've got best things we saw over the weekend coming up in just a few minutes.
Can't wait to show my friends today. Best thing I saw yesterday.
On Friday, the meme world was going crazy with the Scotty Scheffler being arrested at the PGA Championship.
Yeah, there were some good ones.
There was one that I saw is a picture of Michael Scott as Prison Mike, and it just says Scheffler has reached the clubhouse at Valhalla.
Somebody was wearing a shirt with Scheffler's face on it.
Like
and
the mugshot?
Well, no. One guy had a mugshot, and the other guy had a regular shot of Scheffler, but with the Prison Mike bandana
The
on.
Prison Mike thing cracked me up. And I sent you this one, Chris, because it made me laugh really hard. From Mark Blutman. He was arrested, released, and will make his tea time is about the whitest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
That made me laugh. And then this just brought me a chuckle, especially after hearing about Brando's car cleaning and all the things that were found in the car. This is from, I don't know who it's from. I just ate what I thought was a feta cheese crumble from my salad off my shirt. Turns out it was deodorant. So how's your day going?
I just got... Oh, God.
All right, what about you guys?
This
Sorry.
is from that David Gross TV. He said, movies taught me that once you get out of a cab, if you don't tap the cab's roof a couple of times, it can't leave. And then this, I guess at the end of the school year, the kids were doing different activities, like in Augie's class. And this was like a thing with a picture of him.
Oh, yeah, they're done, right?
Yeah, they're all done. Friday was so today's their first day off, basically.
Oh,
so
God, remember that feeling?
they're so lucky to be young and have nothing to do. I envy them. But this is a picture of him, and it's like some things that he's interested in and whatnot. And Alex zoomed in and took a picture and circled it. It just says, so there's a picture of Augie, and below it says, when I grow up, I want to be, and then there's a blank. And he says, a car dealer. And we're all like,
what? Have you ever heard that?
Where did that come from? Why does he want to be a car dealer? And then I don't know if you can see it or not. But then below it, I'm reading it, and it shows like the things that he likes. Look at his TV show that he picked.
I can't read.
You read
A
it?
car dealer?
No, look at
Oh.
the very bottom TV show.
Garfield.
Chip off the old block.
I have never. The kids have no interest in me to begin with, but especially in like what cartoons and things that I was into as a kid. I don't know where that came from. There's a Garfield show. I guess he's watching it. So yeah, he's into Garfield and he wants to be a car dealer
That
someday.
is weird.
Yep, that's what I got.
I took video of Chris surprising Timothy at soccer practice, so I'll put that up for sure.
Oh, is he pumped?
Yeah, he's just all of a sudden he was just behind the boards. Here, you guys can kind of look.
And then Chris shows up.
Tinted on the window. It's pretty good.
I taught a lesson with those very same boards.
You can barely. Luckily, it's nothing.
Short joke.
I couldn't get it. Couldn't get it.
And then
We got it.
found this as well. Interviewer. Are there any accomplishments from your last job that you're particularly proud of? Me. I'm responsible for 10 new rules in their employee handbook. Interviewer. That's great. You wrote them? Me. That is not what I said.
Yeah, that's very funny. It's like every time we used to have these tests you'd have to take for HR, like different tests, and it was always because some radio station somewhere did something.
Yeah, exactly.
And now we have
Like-
to suffer the consequences
Right,
of it.
yeah.
Can't take money for this. What? Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, this is like an old ad. You know these old milk ads where somebody would have like a milk mustache
Yeah.
on them. So this is Alex Trebek, and then the caption is, like underneath the advertisement or on the advertisement, it says, "Your bones may be in jeopardy." And then somebody tweeted, "Imagine." So it's like, it's Alex with like that. He just looks.
Yes.
And it says, "Your bones may be in jeopardy." And it says, imagine seeing this ad and not knowing who Alex Trebek was. Because, even his face is just like a little.
Like, this guy's coming for my bones. The bones are their money.
So I like that. And so are the worms. Okay, I'm done.
I'm
done. I'm done. I'll stop. Go ahead.
Doing the
Move on.
lifeguard twirl over there.
I'm twirling.
All right, I get it.
Courtney is twirling her headphone cable, which also looks like when she tells us to wrap it up.
Like the wrap it up.
I don't need to say. I'll save the other ones.
It's actually on my shirt. I have no idea what they're for. They're like
Those are
they're for
decorative.
nothing.
Decorative
Those are
drawstrings.
decorative.
Yes.
Oh.
Like
fancy.
they don't. It doesn't do anything.
All right, and then Nikki sent me one last night from this guy named Adam Sirius, and he says, the opposite of formaldehyde is casual de Jekyll. it takes a sec.
It does.
That is very. You kind of have to see it too.
You do.
I would
It is
think.
definitely better visually.
Yes. All right, those are the best things we saw. The Courtney Show STL. Look at our stories on Facebook and Instagram. Do not watch the videos.
Video's terrible.
But follow us if you don't. We've got Food Court coming up next on The Courtney Show 106.5 The Arch.
You can count on Cantor. Hi, I'm Mark Cantor of Cantor Injury Law. Cantor Injury Law is local, and that's much different than the other lawyers you see advertising. You can count on Cantor to know you and your injury. Count on Cantor to know the law and how to maximize the money you win in your case. You can count on Cantor because we've been winning cases like yours for 30 years. Visit CantorInjuryLaw.com or call us at 314-628-9999.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisements.
Food Court.
106.5 The Arch.
Food Court is brought to you by the Schnucks Rewards app. Earn 2% back on every purchase with the Schnucks Rewards app. When you were young, what was the big hot beverage? Like for me, it was Kool-Aid in the summer.
Jolt, Surge.
Surge was the one I remember.
Kate Convey was not buying Jolt or Surge.
No, we'd have to go to
No.
Walgreens.
Yes, you'd sneak that. But at home was...
We wouldn't sneak it exactly, but you'd have to do it on your own.
Yeah, this was on your own. Okay, before you had money and you were being served a beverage, what was the drink of choice?
Shirley tea.
If I was lucky at like my grandma and grandpa's, they would get the little
lemonade?
jugs. Remember the little jugs?
Oh, the little jugs with the that you peel
Like
off the aluminum foil.
came off the top.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
those.
They'd stock up the fridge with
I think
those.
it was just Kool-Aid.
It probably was.
Hawaiian Punch, every time I went to, our grandparents always had Hawaiian Punch for us.
Yeah. Kool-Aid was just, everybody had that same pitcher, and you'd make the Kool-Aid. And what happened to orange juice concentrate?
My mom was just talking about that over the weekend. She said, you never
see the orange juice
frozen.
Yes.
Yeah, it's still out there. She said there's certain recipes, like punch recipes, or she makes a ham glaze that calls for that.
Of course,
it all
does.
comes back to ham.
I know.
I mean,
the reason I bring it up is because Capri Sun. I don't even know when Capri Sun came out, but
when I was a
it was
kid.
not around. We didn't have that when we were young.
We did.
You did. Yeah. Well, Capri Sun is now looking at their consumers and like, you guys are getting older. You don't want to buy bags of Capri Sun. You want a giant jug of Capri Sun. So that's going to be out.
That's a thing?
It's a thing. Capri Sun now available in a 96-ounce big jug at Sam's and Costco.
I think they should just make big
giant packages.
bags. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a way smarter idea.
I mean, that's your thing, is the pouch.
Yeah, they said with the larger format, everyone, including kids at heart. I love the PR on this kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
They can bring a piece of their epic childhood to parties, summer gatherings, and even dinner time at home. They've outgrown the serving size of the pouch, but not their love for Capri Sun.
I don't think that's a good move. The nice thing about Capri Suns, like if we go, whenever I'm packing stuff,
You throw in a bunch of them.
it's so easy to throw a bunch. They fit into a cooler well around your beers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm just letting you know that it is available at those stores. I saw this and I was curious. There's a new popcorn, Jif and Smuckers.
Whoa.
It's peanut butter and jelly popcorn available in grape and strawberry coming soon. PB&J Pop is what it is. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
I'm interested.
I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich Friday night for dinner.
Did you?
Yes.
Man, things are.
That's
They're
what
looking up
that's
for
like
you.
just sounded I haven't been real hungry.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, yeah,
So good.
that'll hit the spot for sure. Were you guys Lemonhead fans?
Oh,
Not the
yeah.
band, not Evan Dando, but Lemonhead's the candy. Lemonhead candy? You were.
I like them when during the parades, like when we do like the Redbud Fireman's Parade and they throw out candy and stuff. Nathan will pay the children to bring him all of the lemon heads.
Really?
He's got a real thing.
He
for
might
lemon
love
heads.
this. These are going to be out soon. Lemonhead ropes.
What?
It's like a gummy?
Citrus. Let's see. Citrusy lemon chews.
Huh.
And they're in a rope form.
Oh, okay. So not licorice, but it looks like.
Yeah.
You felt the
Yeah,
sour.
I did. As soon as I saw it.
You're like, yeah. So that sounds not terrible.
Yeah, I want that.
I know. All right. I am going to give you the names of desserts, and you tell me these are the most commonly mispronounced dessert names.
Oh, crap.
And no, you're going to learn something here because there are a couple that I'm like, I'm just
Tiramisu.
walking around saying
brulee.
this, and it's really this. Okay. You know those little French cookie sandwiches?
Oh, yeah.
How do you say that?
Man, I'm getting out of this competition.
What are they called?
Macarons.
Macarons.
Macaron.
Actually, macaron.
Macaron.
Just telling you.
Macaron?
Macaron. It's not macaroon. That's a different one.
macaroon is what I say.
That's a different thing.
That's a different thing. That's a different cookie.
That's a different thing?
There are two cookies. One Macaron, one Macaroons. All right, what about this one? I just had them in New Orleans.
Oh, beignet? It's probably ben.
No, you're right. It's beignet, so we're all good there. Okay, now this one, we used to have the Magic Pan at Frontenac, Plaza Frontenac. I used to love to go to the Magic Pan for the Magic Pan had those.
Crepes?
Yes.
Oh, why do you say
It is not
crepes?
crepes. It's crepes.
Crepe.
Oh, yeah.
Who's saying it like that?
Not me.
I would never say it like that because people will look at you.
Grip.
All right, what about the buttery, delicious, flaky bread?
Croissant.
What?
Croissant.
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 Exactly. Croissant.
So
But
annoying.
that isn't how people say
Nobody's
it here.
saying it that
Croissant.
way.
In the
If I
United
do, I
States.
think I do
That's
it.
like
Go in
the-
on purpose, like croissant.
That's like
Yeah,
the
they-
reporter that like randomly goes real hard on like an ethnic word, like the prices today dropped on croissant. And you're like, what? Let's knock it off.
All right. Every chef I see on Top Chef has a hard time with this one. It's like a dessert. I think it's a dessert cheese. It's mascarpone.
Ooh.
Say it again.
mascarpone.
Oh, yeah.
Mascara.
I'm not trying it.
Mascarpone. That's how I think I always would say it. But it's mascarpone.
Mascarpone.
All right. What about this one? It's in candy bars. Nougat.
Nougat.
It's not. It's nougat.
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 Nobody's saying nougat.
I really like this candy bar with the nougat.
All right. Wait. What about? You guys know creme brulee. That's an easy one. All right. The other one I was shocked, and I don't even know how to say it based on the phonetical.
Mm-hmm.
Maraschino cherries. That's
Oh.
how you say it, right?
Yeah,
That's what I would
maraschino
say.
cherry.
Yeah.
They say it's maraschino.
Oh, yeah.
Give me a break.
Maraschino.
Nope.
That's stupid.
We ain't doing it.
That's stupid.
Oh, and then finally, Pizza Hut. They're saying they are adding burgers,
Burger.
but they're not. Okay, so they're called cheeseburger melts, and it looks like here's what it looks like. It looks like a quesadilla. See
Okay,
it?
yeah.
All right, so, McDonald's had a pizza at one time. Now Pizza Hut saying they have these. It's a Parmesan crusted thin crust melt, folded and loaded with beef, bacon, onions, mozz, and cheddar. And they say they don't come with the traditional bun, saying goodbye soggy bun burger deliveries. Is a soggy bun a problem?
Fries
Yeah.
are the issue. Or
It
the
is.
issue.
Yeah.
I'm not getting tomato on my cheeseburger though.
It's not you don't really get burgers for delivery
But they come with
for that reason.
a dipping sauce. I would think you wouldn't get burgers because fries don't carry
Yeah,
well
fries
either.
are the
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
Unless you got a reheater in your house.
You can get them, I believe, now. It just looks like a quesadilla to me. They are $6.
I bet it's good.
99¢.
Looks good.
Nick and I ordered some pizza on Saturday. Papa John's has it's a terrible name, Cuppy-Roni.
Oh, what'd
Yeah.
you think? I thought they were okay.
Not enough sauce on ours, or I think it would have been good. And also, I don't think they have delivery people anymore.
Yeah, Papa John's
It's a real
is blowing
problem.
it big
It's
time.
it was cold.
Cold, yeah.
They don't, and the people that bring them now that they farm out through, Uber Eats or whatever, don't have the bags.
They don't have the bags.
They don't have the insulation
And
bags.
it makes a huge difference.
And
Papa John's
bags.
doesn't have drivers?
I don't.
Maybe yours.
Maybe
Mine
yours.
didn't either.
No.
I asked for extra sauce and light cheese, and they did the opposite twice in a row. I'm done.
It's a problem.
Yeah.
I think I would have liked it had it been fresh. It was ice cold, and the sauce is like a cream sauce, kind of like a vodka sauce.
Mm-hmm.
But did you try it?
Yeah, but I
It's
don't
a
remember
terrible name, first
I don't
of
remember
all.
the sauce being different, but
Yeah, the sauce is different. Well, you could barely even find any sauce on our pizza. Nick's a sauceman.
That's how mine was.
Mm-hmm.
It was basically non-existent.
Yeah.
We will not be doing a broadcast from Papa John's.
No, but sometimes you just feel like Papa
Yeah.
John's.
Oh, totally.
I hit Papa
No,
John's a lot.
I think
Guys,
it would be good if it was fresh. We ordered it because I was looking forward to it. But
Give you a little trick that I do. I go pick it up.
I know you do.
Yeah,
I
it
go
is good.
pick it
fresh. That's good.
It's fresh.
Too.
It's sitting there. It's hot.
All right,
Excited to see
I
it.
don't want Papa John's now.
I know. We just had a ton of pizza on Friday.
I know,
it's
and
never
man,
enough.
I ate some of my leftover bennies yesterday.
It was good.
Yeah, it was really good.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's it. That's Food Court. It's brought to you by the Schnucks Rewards Hour.
You can do it! I see dead people.
Hello, Newman.
Where's the beach? What you talking about,
Throwback Live.
All right, our contestants for Throwback Live for a Monday morning, Brando, you'll be playing for Marlene from Granite City. Chris has Jennifer from Warrenton, and Tim Bailey from Collinsville. And up for grabs all week long, we have a pair of tickets for you to go to the Cards game this Friday night. It's First Beer Friday, and tickets start at just $20, and it will include your first cold beer on the house.
Throwback Live is brought to you by the Madison County Fireman's Bingo Hall with a chance to win $25,000 in their Crazy 8 raffle.
Hey.
All right, Afton, any comments?
No, I got nothing. But sunshine and roses for you guys. You know, just
nice.
Just good vibes all around.
Nice.
We're vibing.
Exactly. Yeah.
What's your coaching philosophy? If you had to boil it down.
You know
to...
what my claim to fame is really? The one piece of advice I always give is big arms. You gotta go big
Never
arms.
heard that before.
Gotta move those arms.
That
Pump
seems
those
like
arms
it
when
makes
you
all the difference.
What about the Vince Coleman? He used to slice through the air.
Terminator 2. Terminator 2.
Yeah.
T-1000.
They say you should almost like hit yourself in the ear.
Really?
Big arms,
Yeah, you
man.
gotta
That doesn't make
That's how you get to
sense.
state.
Seems like more resistance.
That's how you get to state.
No, you gotta do it.
You also get the backward resistance that propels you forward.
It does?
Yeah, it's science.
Dude.
You know. Yep, that's the kind of
She's an
things you
award-winning
learn.
coach.
Gotta rethink everything.
Should just ask her.
Yeah.
They'll be running, and you'll yell,
Big arms.
And they're like, oh my God, I forgot.
Yeah.
Of course.
They're running like raptors out there.
That's
Running
right.
like Molly Shannon and
Yeah.
Seinfeld.
Like they're holding invisible suitcases. And then I'm like, big arms. And they're like, oh, yeah. And then
Thank
they
God
go
for Coach
it.
Afton.
Yeah.
All those
Right.
commercials that are out now, they'll say girls are quitting sports because of body shaming, and I bet yelling that at them doesn't help that much.
Big arms, big arms.
It's not what I
That was
mean.
Nike's
Big
original.
arms.
It was Nike's original slogan was "Just do it, big arms."
Like, why is she harassing those kids about the size of their arms? What a
I want to have a
weirdo.
word with that coach.
But yeah,
How are you going to transition into the game, Afton?
there's no
How
coming
are
back
you
from
gonna
that.
get it in? How are we getting into it?
I try to give you guys a piece of my life, and it always blows up into something way worse.
Speaking of blowing up, Brando's whoopee cushion is blown up, so maybe we should get to the game.
It sounds like that.
Speaking of
And then
arms, what
there-
kind of devices are you armed with over there to make noises?
Big words.
Good.
Let's go.
Yeah. Throwback clips. Here we go. Brando sounds like this. And then there's Chris. And then there's Tim.
Big arms.
Big arms. Here we go. Question 1. Name this TV show.
Supposed to look out for each other?
Brando's first.
Yep, Brando.
Breaking Bad.
Nope.
Better Call Saul.
That's correct.
Why were you working against me,
Here's
Chuck?
the assist.
Not a real lawyer.
The assist.
What? You're not a real lawyer.
It's a good show.
Great performances.
Question 2.
Big arms.
Name this movie.
Now, a motion picture so grand, so magnificent,
Chris.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Yeah, that's right.
and so vast, it spans 7,000 years.
Yes, way.
All right, 1 point Tim, 1 point Chris. Question 3. Name this backwards song title or artist. Chris.
Oh, man. Well, I rang on the wrong song, and then I got a hint of the harmonies. I don't know. Well, it's not Total. I was going to say Total Wet Sprocket, but it's not that.
No.
Let's just get on with it.
Okay, that's fine. Brando?
I'm gonna try Fleetwood Mac.
No.
Oh man.
Tim?
Speedwagon. REO.
That
Speedwagon.
is correct. Okay, 2 points. Tim, 1 point. Chris. Question.
Backwards, it's OER.
OER. Question 4. Name this 2001 movie.
Not only is there no proof in this case, but
Hi.
Yeah, for sure. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Legally Blonde.
That is correct.
there's a complete lack of
Dorks.
mens rea, which by definition tells us that.
Okay, I think we keep going, but I also think maybe Tim won.
I think
What's the
there's
score?
no way for anybody to catch him.
It's 2.5 for Tim, 1 for Chris, half for Brando. We have 2 questions left. Nobody can catch him because the last one's really a tie.
No, we only have 1 question left,
Right.
plus a tiebreaker.
Right,
so it's over.
How would you not know this?
It's really hard. I knew it. I was just making sure I was right.
What happens? Explaining it for the listener.
Those who can't do, coach.
Those who can't coach track.
So I think that's a Tim win. Is that correct?
I believe so. Yeah.
All
I'll
right.
take it.
All right, and that means Bailey from Collinsville, it's a win for you as well.
Awesome. Thank you.
You have a pair of tickets for Friday night's game. It is First Beer Friday. It's the Cards versus the Cubs. And for $20, you can go to the game, and it includes your first beer on the house. So congratulations to you, Bailey. We'll get you those tickets. We'll play again tomorrow on The Courtney Show.
The Courtney Show.
We announced on Friday on National Pizza Party Day that... Get away from me. That we are going to be doing a pizza tour. We have decided that we're going to change it up this year, and we're going to hit your favorite pizza joints.
No more donuts, guys.
No more donuts.
No donuts this summer.
We're never having donuts again. Wait, no.
You can eat them.
We can eat them.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we'll be doing our shows in the afternoon on Fridays, on different Fridays that we pick different pizza spots, and we would like you to nominate your favorite place. And all you have to do is go to our website. I know a lot of people have been putting up on the post about how we're doing it and nominating people on the social media, but you need to go to the website. Go to the website, 1065thearch.com. Are you at the website right now?
No, I've got that up if you need it. I was trying to see what people had put in for
on
suggestions.
social media?
Which I'm hoping that they also went to 1065thearch.com and submitted and didn't just tag the post.
Yeah,
but I don't know that.
So we're hoping to start very, very soon. So we need those submissions so we can start ironing it all out. And then on Fridays, we'll let you know in plenty of time, and you can join us. I think we'll be doing our show from 2 to 6.
Mm-hmm.
That is what time our show will be on those Fridays.
It's going to be fun.
It is. I'm excited to have lots of good pizza from places I normally wouldn't.
Totally.
Like at your neighborhood faves.
Yes.
But go to the website because we want to kick it off in June for sure. 1065thearch.com. I think this is pretty funny. And it got me to thinking about what were trends that you took part in that your parents were not, fashion trends, were not fans of. So you had to hide, like maybe it's like clothing or like a style that they hated. Can you guys think? The only reason I'm bringing this up because there's a trend, and this is a whole thing about you can always tell the older people at gyms because they're wearing ankle socks. That's what Gen Z is saying right now.
And I was confused by this when I read it because I thought, oh my God, do I wear ankle socks? But ankle socks come up a little, like they cover your ankles. Like it's, when I saw a picture, because I wear it's not a no-show sock, but it's barely sticking out of my shoe.
Let me see your sock.
It's
Can
kind of
you get your leg up here?
Old guy socks. Yeah, you can tell he's in his 40s.
Look how limber I am.
That looked like it took some work. All right, so
I mean, is that an ankle sock? I saw a picture and it was like not halfway up a calf, but like up 3 inches from that. And I thought, oh yeah, that's old.
no, it's all about that those weird black dress socks now. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Is that what the kids are doing?
Yes. Yes.
That go.
They go up like, like right here.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So they're saying they can spot old people. Who cares? Yeah, I'm old. I will be fine with that. I wear the no-show socks.
Yeah, I'm all no-show.
Yeah. No-show all day. But it got me to thinking.
No-show, faux show.
Got me to thinking about trends. Like if I were a parent and it's usually boys. The boys are wearing those. It looks like they're a tourist from a different land with their tennis shoes and the black socks.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a terrible look.
None of my boys have gone in on that look.
Goodness. when I was young, we wore full tube socks.
Yeah.
And like real short shorts and tube socks.
Yeah.
Like all the way up to right below the knee.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of look like compression socks.
Those are the good old days.
But was there a trend that Kate would not let you leave the house in, or Wendy?
Chris had long hair and no one was very happy about it.
Yeah, nobody really liked that.
Yeah, but they didn't do anything. They didn't push you to get it cut.
I was allowed to have it if I got good grades.
Ah.
Oh.
That was it.
You worked the system.
Yeah, you got to work the system.
My mom was very supportive of my fashion choices, including the coat of many colors, as you've seen.
Yes.
Can't think of anything.
And
off
the earring?
top of
Were
my
they
head.
pumped on the earring?
Yeah, they were fine with it.
They were.
Yeah.
My mom, there wasn't anything scandalous. It was all extra clothes when I was dressing. We didn't have to worry about, there were shoulder pads and layers. And the big trend was Little House on the Prairie stuff.
Yeah, I would be stoked if I think being a parent now has got to be incredibly difficult. But like this whole,
no idea.
The Billie Eilish thing where it's like wearing tons of baggy clothes. If you've got a daughter, you'd be like, this is a great time.
Billie Eilish gal.
But it's not. It's all like, it seems like the trend now is lots of shirts with their, midriff showing.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I thought it was all Billie Eilish, big sweatshirts.
Lots of tank tops that are short.
Cropping.
Lots of crops.
They're cropping.
Everything's cropped right now.
They're cropping.
And then skirt levels for formals. Last year they were pretty short.
Are ridiculous.
But this year for prom, I saw all long, full, long gowns.
That's true. For prom, I did. Yeah. Most of the pictures seem like.
But they're short.
Yeah?
Yeah. Although my first communion dress was very short.
Do you have a picture?
I guarantee you I can find it.
We got to see a picture of this.
I'm doing this, and it was short.
What did your mom, what was everybody thinking?
It's from Saks Fifth Avenue,
Oh, yeah, so it must be.
I had really long legs, and it's entirely too short.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I'll see if I can
But nobody
find
said anything?
Nobody said anything. But anytime I would look at this
Was your
picture-
dad monitoring stuff like that? Was he like, okay?
He probably wasn't even paying attention. Right. But I mean, it was short. I'll see if I can find a picture. I guarantee you I have some somewhere. Anyway, I thought it would be fun to reminisce a little bit about things you were not allowed to wear growing up, because it's going to be funny in comparison to today. Like maybe because they just didn't like the fashion trend.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if they cared. Like, I was wearing Grateful Dead stuff for a while when I was fairly young. I think the skulls might not have been ideal. And I had a poster. I know this isn't the question, but I had a Kurt Cobain poster up. And my dad's like, I don't think we need. I think it was like, it said the day the year he was born and the year he died. My dad was like, I don't think we need this on the wall.
Really?
It's a memorial, Dad.
It could be
The
anything.
voice of a generation.
We could open it up to stuff like that too. It doesn't have to just be fashion. Fashion. Text us on the Cheney window and door text line 314-669-4665.
The Courtney Show.
Hurt in a car accident? Injured on the job? At Cantor Injury Law, we know how overwhelming it can feel. With over 100 years of combined local legal experience and over $500 million won, we fight to get you the justice you deserve.
You can count on Cantor Injury Law to stand by your side. You pay nothing out of pocket. We only win when you win.
When you're injured, count on Cantor. Cantor Injury Law, 314-628-9999. Or visit CantorInjuryLaw.com.
You can count on Cantor.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisements.
Man, Tim Comby really wants to talk about Idol.
He does.
I do.
You're all pumped up about it.
You want to talk about it now, or are we going to do it in Outsider?
Outsider.
Okay, cool.
So you have to wait 30 minutes. But big
Text your thoughts now. Let's get this going.
Text those thoughts in.
Cheney window or door text line 314-669-4665.
We did get a press release, though, this morning. Did you guys know that Justin Timberlake is coming to the Enterprise Center?
I heard that around 6.
No, you didn't. You never heard that.
You never heard it until right now.
December 19th, Justin Timberlake, the Forget Tomorrow World Tour.
Holy crap, that's exciting.
Will be coming to St. Louis, and tickets go on sale, looks like this Thursday, 10 a.m., livenation.com. But how about this? Just got word.
What?
We have tickets to give away for first 5 notes.
We thought it was something completely different. This is the ticket?
Justin Timberlake.
Man.
We'll have those tickets before you can even buy them. First 5 notes at 9:30 this morning.
That's awesome. Remember, he's got that floating stage thing on this tour. It's crazy.
I know
looking.
one person that's pumped about this. I should probably text her.
Jill Devine.
Jill Devine. Yeah, I bet she just texted me. Courtney! Like 1,000 exclamation points. I got the text just as I said her name.
How funny.
She is pumped. You know, one time we tried to battle her love of Justin Timberlake. I asked her, if Justin Timberlake changed your oil, you would not give him a second look. And she
didn't take that well.
She disagreed with me, even though I firmly believe that.
That's a
This
good
isn't a
test.
shot at oil changers. I'm just saying.
You're saying if he had an
he's
average,
a regular
job.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
an interesting, that's a good project for AI to do.
That's Nick's theory.
Like, take all these celebrities
Can't
and
take
tell
credit.
AI to put them in like a regular job, and then we decide if they're attractive. Because they don't have the benefit, especially the ladies.
They don't have
the benefit of all the stuff.
You've seen those, is it like famous people, like they're a husband and wife and kids, and they're Midwesternized or whatever it is, with hair that's not perfect and makeup and fashion. It changes them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They have good people behind them.
I kind of like it.
So Justin Timberlake coming to Enterprise Center December 19th. And
Somebody pinch me.
First 5 notes. Let's get some good contestants this week. Yeah, this is a
big ticket.
special ticket.
Hot ticket.
I think Jill Devine will be calling in every day. She's eligible now.
She knows people.
That's true.
She does know
shouldn't
people.
have to call in.
All right, that's coming up at 9:30 this morning. Coming up next, Timmy's going to look at some numbers on The Courtney Show.
The Courtney Show.
Timmy looks at the number. Timmy looks at the number. Timmy looks at the number.
I'm Timmy, and these are the numbers. This story right up my alley. Here's my question for you guys. You go, you stay in a hotel room. They got the pad of the paper. And
Steal the pen every time.
And the pen. Yeah, is that acceptable? They ask people.
No, I would always ask.
In a hotel room?
Oh, not in a hotel room. Hotel room, yes, it's acceptable.
And the pad of paper?
Yes.
I'm taking it every single time.
If it's a good, I'm only taking it if it's a
checking
good
out
pen.
and I realize I forgot to take it, I'm mad at myself.
Yeah.
I love that stuff. I love pens.
Yeah, that's your thing.
St. Louis Pen Show coming to town
Like,
next
I have
month.
too many pens.
I don't.
And you hold on to them. You still have the Four Seasons pen.
No, I don't. Courtney threw it away.
What?
I think it's probably in my bag.
She has it.
Well, it was a good run.
It was an excellent run, yeah.
So you don't lose pens, so that makes sense. I don't know.
If it's
I like
an
pens.
exceptionally good pen, like that pen, yeah, I would actually.
Especially if it's
I
a
would grab it.
good hotel, good trip, good
But if
stay.
it's just
You
one
want
of
to pick
those
it up and be like,
capped pens or
If
something.
it's a terrible pen, I'm not taking it.
No, and you don't have to. But the point is you're not wronging any. Morally, it is not wrong to take that.
No,
correct?
especially the pad of paper. I mean, it's always like 4 pages long. It seems like.
I know they don't. Yeah, I know. But if
Like,
you get
what's
a fresh,
the point?
you get a fresh.
You never get a
pack.
fresh pad of paper.
Sometimes you do, or you'll be like, "Hey, I was wondering if I could get." I'll ask. I'm not afraid. 39% of people said it is quote always acceptable to swipe the pen from a hotel room.
Only 39?
Yeah, I know. Because they said they're usually branded with the hotel's name, so most places they consider it complimentary marketing. 32% of people say it depends on the hotel, and 18% of people consider it always unacceptable that you cannot do that.
That sounds like a Greg Warren stance.
Yeah, I would agree
Yes.
with that.
Yeah, it'd be like if you could take it, it would stay there. It would say it right on the piece of paper. You could take this with you if you want to take it with you. That's pretty good, Greg. I've never tried Greg before.
Sometimes it's in like the fancy sort of folder thing. I took one
Oh
of
yeah,
those.
you got to open that up and it's got the Wi-Fi and whatever. And you're like, ooh,
I took
hello.
one of those one time. I'm like, well, they'll charge me for it if it's a problem. They never did.
Yeah, it's not like a robe.
Right.
Yeah, because we all agree. We take the robe.
You take
right?
the robe.
You take the towels.
They'll charge you
take
for the robe.
Pillows.
They'll charge, and because the robe, the same thing with the Pringles. Like they know if you took it, and they'll just charge you. They don't care. They're happy to make that.
The pen thing. When I brought you back a pen from the Four Seasons in New Orleans.
Yes.
That was at the bar, and I signed my bill, and it was a good pen. And I asked her, I didn't. I said, man, this is a good pen. I said that.
Yeah.
That was my opening, and she said, you can have it.
That's very nice.
If you'd like, I'll bring you a pen back from the place we're staying at next week in Fort Myers.
Yes, I always want the pen. I would love that.
I'm staying at my dad's boss's house, but
yes, steal
his pen.
He's probably got a
swipe a pen, right?
Bic in there somewhere you can
Might
take
have
for me.
Barrett written on it.
It's just interesting you bring that up because the next question in this poll, they ask people if it is cool to take home the pen that a restaurant server gives you to sign the bill.
No,
I don't
That's
think
by their
so.
only pen.
Yeah, because by the end of the night, you'd be like, oh, guys, we had 10 pens, and now we're down to 2.
Well, I just said no, it's not okay, but not without her not without saying something. It's not okay.
Yeah, I mean, if it's like if it says like the name of the restaurant on it, and it's a cheap pen, it's probably all right.
I have very clear lines on this, right? If I agree with Chris, if it is their branded, marketed thing,
That means they weren't paying money
I think
for
they
it.
want you to take it. If it's just a cool pen, that's probably that server's pen, and you should take it. Or if it's like it belongs to some other place, or that's their pen. But I would argue if it is
branded,
you are probably allowed to take it. That's what I say. But you want to know what the people said?
They don't. Yeah. If they can't take them from the hotel, they're never going to think it's okay now.
8% of people said it is always okay to steal the pen from the check folder thing.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel right to take it from the server.
24% said it depends on the restaurant. I would agree with that. And 52% of people said you cannot do that. It is always unacceptable.
If it's like a Red Lobster, yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe that's why they went out of business.
They lost a lot of pens.
But if it's like a local, if it's like Mike Duffy's or something, maybe not.
But if it says Mike Duffy's, I think Mike wants you to have it.
Yeah, Mike seems like that
Mike
kind of
placed
guy.
an order. He's like, let's get these things in rotation. Remind people about the waffle fries. It'll be great.
What do they say about forks?
Forks? Very split on forks.
Really?
At the end of it depends. My fork situation was, I mean,
if only 8% are in favor
Yeah, the
of
pens.
taking a
There's
pen.
no way.
I think the fork
Even though
percentage-
I'm on your side with
It was
this.
situational.
I was on your side with that.
I think Greg wins this. But it's not in the numbers.
No,
We don't
in
know.
that situation, if you remember when we brought that up, it's not even worth getting into the story, but servers, restaurant people said
We're like, to
they were on
stop
my
us,
side.
yes.
They were on my
It
side.
was more of a hassle for you to get us and get me extra utensils than
Yes.
you taking the fork.
Restaurant was slammed. I was at a barbecue restaurant in Kansas City. It was totally slammed. They forgot to bring me the to-go plasticware. Their forks it was metal, but it was like that very light,
Yes.
almost disposable. And I took the fork.
Dull
beer can
looking-
forks.
And Greg made a whole scene at this restaurant, and I cannot go back to Kansas City. The people most likely to steal hotel pens, Midwestern Gen X women.
That's me.
Well, those
Gosh, nailed it.
Most likely to take the pen from the server are Gen Z men from the Northwest.
That is bizarre.
Known thieves.
Very, very strange. Anyway, you guys can weigh in. Cheney Window and Door text line, weigh in on that. And American
Idol's really all you care about.
314-669-4665. I'm Timmy. Those are the numbers.
The Hollywood Outsider on 106.5 The Arch.
American Idol stuff is coming. But first, Melissa Joan Hart, back in the day, was in Britney's video for the song You Drive Me Crazy. Like, crazy, I think is just what it's called, but in parentheses, You Drive Me. Anyway, I don't remember the song.
Yeah.
But she was in the video, I believe.
Because there was a movie. Wasn't there a movie?
And that was she was in, and she
Yes.
did the song for the movie. Okay, that makes sense. Well, at the time, Britney was still 17, but Melissa invited her to go out partying at the clubs for the first time ever. So, and to this day, she's like, I feel guilty about it because of, kind of what happened. She said she was underage and young, but I was just like, let's go out. We're just going to go out and have some fun. I should have known better being a big sister. So she is a big sister, and she's like, that was the wrong thing to do. And she kind of feels like she opened up a world to Brittany that maybe she shouldn't have. But I mean, don't you always have that one older friend or somebody that like gets you into stuff a little too early? And not everyone goes down a negative path. And
Brittany was going down.
Going that way, probably. Pamela Adlon, who voices Bobby Hill, says in the new King of the Hill series, Bobby is all grown up. So, they're doing a continuation of the story, and they're not going to pick up from him being a kid. He's going to be a 21-year-old chef at a fusion restaurant in Dallas, which is going to be, that's a great idea. Season 1 will premiere.
I like that they're doing that.
Yeah, that instead of just going back and starting like the next season.
We've never seen that in a like TV show or cartoon. It's kind of interesting. Was it canceled and now it's coming back as something else?
I don't think it was canceled. I think they just kind of got to a point where they were done with it.
I did not know until right now that she voiced Bobby Hill.
I didn't know who voiced
She's
her.
great.
She also played the little girl in Grease too, Dolores.
Well, then the other.
She wanted to be a pink lady, and she was just the bratty younger sister.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
But the one gal did voice the sister. She passed away. Oh gosh, what's her name? Brittany.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Murphy.
Yeah.
Brittany Murphy. So I don't know what they're going to do with that. Luann, I think, was the sister. So I'm not sure what the plan is there. But they've already bought 2 seasons, season 1 and season 2. So season 1 comes out sometime next year, and then season 2's after that. So hopefully it's good. America has crowned a new idol. Her name is Abby Carter.
Woo!
And go.
What'd you guys think?
I know who she is because I saw her audition. She sang Billie Eilish at the piano, and it was beautiful.
She got a platinum ticket, too. So the platinum ticket means you skip a first round or whatever. So early on, they were like, she's the best of the best. And then she ended up winning. Great finale last night. Guest appearances from Hootie and the Blowfish did a song. Seal was out there and played with contestants.
Yeah, they have quite a finale.
The final 3 going into it with Abby, this guy, Jack Blocker, who, really interesting story. When Jack auditioned, Luke Bryan said, yep, you're in. Katy Perry and Lionel said no. And then the whole crew, like they showed the whole crew, everyone in the room was like, are you out of your mind? Which the kid was phenomenal. It was crazy that they passed him. And then the crew basically told them to change their mind. So Lionel's like, all right, fine, I'm changing my mind.
Really?
You're in. And then this kid made the top 3, and he was phenomenal. Will Mosley, this guy was a football player who only started like playing music a few years ago, but has this just incredible voice. So he was in the final 2. And then Abby, who's been phenomenal from the beginning. My complaint with American Idol is always,
they get it wrong.
They get it wrong, and even the top 3, like somebody always goes home that shouldn't out of the top 10.
Because America doesn't always vote wisely.
Yes, exactly. And these all 3 of these were talented. I kind of said, all right, if it's any of these guys, they make for a good artist. But I gotta say, Abby is phenomenal. I think it's a really good. I think she's only 21. I think she's got a great shot at having a real career. We talk about how none of these people are household names or haven't been for a while, and she's real good. So I think she's got a shot. Also, Katy Perry's last season on the show. Dying to see who they replace her with. I'd love to hear people's thoughts on the old text line. But great finale.
Maybe they should text you directly at 917.
Hey, Chris is like, I have to weed through these.
But great finale. Abby's awesome. I think she's got a real shot at a career. And it was fun.
Abby Carter, your new American Idol. John Hamm gave the commencement speech at SLU on Saturday. He told the graduates to, quote, be proud sons and daughters of St. Louis. Be proud of where you're from, knowing that it made you be at peace with where you are, knowing it is transitory and is leading to something else on the path. But most importantly, be excited for where you're going. So be proud of where you are and where you're going.
Sound a little rambly.
A little rambly there.
He was also on SNL this weekend.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Did he do a Mad Men cameo?
No, it was, I can't remember. I didn't watch it. I just read about it.
The Gyllenhaal one.
Yeah.
I watched a couple of the sketches, but not that one.
Oh man, what was it about? The premise was kind of funny. Whatever.
I had to
it
watch
was.
Update because it was the last.
Oh, where they write lines
and
for
they
each other,
go back and forth, and it was pretty funny. There's a. Well, I don't want to ruin it.
He was also spotted at Cafe Napoli over the weekend.
Ooh. Taylor Swift just surprised the USA water polo team with tickets to her show in Paris. Allie Beck, she's the operational manager of the team. She says she reached out to Taylor Swift's team when she realized her team, a lot of teams, would be in Paris at the same time Taylor was going to be doing a show. So she's like, I took a shot and it actually worked. She waited until the Wednesday before the concert to tell them they would be attending the show and they'd be in the VIP floor section called the Red Lounge. Chris, have you been in the Red Lounge?
No, I don't think I have.
That's pretty cool.
Well.
That she did that.
Yeah, how nice. The women's water polo. Johnny Knoxville.
That's what Flavor Flav is the.
Oh, then he put up the money for it. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Johnny Knoxville's getting sued. A former producer on the set of Prank Panel named Danielle Curry is suing him for negligence and battery. According to the complaint, Curry was working as a segment producer on the show. Knoxville co-hosted with Eric Andre and Gabourey Sidibe. I can't say it. When Knoxville allegedly chased him down and tased him, and did so without provocation. So it sounds like a Knoxville sort of thing to do. Like, hey, I got a taser. I'm going to tase somebody. And he did. According to Slash, Guns N' Roses are, quote, trying to make a new album. So that's just code for we're trying to work with Axl. It's not going well, but we're trying. Jessica Biel, cut her hair. You need to see it. Pictures on
She
the
got
blog.
it a short bob. It looks cute.
All right.
Somebody said you don't have the right face for a bob. That's the first comment I saw.
First comment.
Just go away.
Shut up. You don't need to say anything.
I mean, she really doesn't. No, I'm just kidding.
And it was you.
It was not me.
Lana Del Rey took a pull off a fan's vape pen on her way to the stage.
That seems gross.
Yeah, she was at the Hangout Festival in Alabama. That's a lot of things, a lot of factors there.
Yeah, what is it?
Well, yeah.
Like, what was in there?
She found out later, I'm sure. Somebody used AI to determine what the offspring of several non-couples would look like.
That's
so
creepy.
A lot of these are like former couples that broke up and never had kids.
Or
so
couples on screen.
Yes, there's one funny one. So there's like Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt, what their kids would have looked like. And it's like they're all family
Aniston
pictures.
Looks weird in the picture too, though.
Yeah, well, they're AI, so everything looks a little off. Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson, Taylor Swift and Harry Styles, Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez. So them, all the little families. But then, yeah, like almost fictional ones like Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet.
Yes.
Like what if they would have had kids and the boat wouldn't have sank? The Martin Scorsese directed Chanel ad starring Timothy Chalamet is up on the blog if you want to check it out. Remember we talked about it, haven't we? I know. Get there fast. Go now.
It's I don't get it. It's a Chanel ad. There's no.
Oh, it's just like artsy.
It's weird.
But it's Scorsese, so like they all get shot at the end.
Tim would love to hear your thoughts. Just text him in. There are also a bunch of behind-the-scenes pics from the final season of Stranger Things up on the blog if you want to check that out as well. On the TV tonight, you've got The Voice, part 1 of the live finale. I'm sure it won't deliver as well as American Idol, that sounds like, but you never know. 7 o'clock tonight on NBC. You've got the season finale of MasterChef Junior. That's 7 o'clock on Fox. The season finale of So You Think You Can Dance at 8 o'clock on Fox. I don't think they stress it that way, but they could. And if you want to see an interview with the Pope, you can this evening. Interview with the Pope, 9 o'clock on CBS.
It was last night.
It was on 60 Minutes last night.
Well, apparently there's more to the story.
More Pope?
Hey, this Chalamet thing, I remember like months ago seeing footage of him getting hit by a camera. This
is from what it's
this
from?
This is from what it's from. So I'll put on the blog the shot. There's a shot in the commercial where it's like a camera goes like quickly straight at him.
Oh, it hit him?
And in this side shot, it smokes him. Right in the chest. You see that?
Oh,
the camera like broke. So So I'll put that on the blog.
He's invincible, it turns out.
Nah.
Not that camera. I'm Brando, your Hollywood outsider. It is the Courtney Show on 106.5 The Arch with the Proclaimers.
Listen to my strong opinion. Time to bitch.
Well, I feel like I kind of did a strong opinion earlier this morning during food court when I complained about these pizza places that don't have delivery people anymore.
Mm-hmm.
They have no delivery people, but you don't know that when you're ordering. You have no idea. So you order it, and then they put it out there to the different food delivery services. Well, the problem with that is, for pizza, they don't have the proper equipment to bring the pizza from the store to the house. And they don't, what I'm talking about are those bags, the warm bags. And also, it's not going out right away. How long is it sitting there?
Right.
These are all things that I should know beforehand, because you know what? If I know it's going to be a third party, I'll go pick it up. They should let you know.
Yeah.
We have no delivery people.
Yeah, we don't do that anymore. They don't got bags.
And it's all the places that are known for doing it. That's their
pizza.
sneaky.
That's their model. That's their business model. It's nobody's eating there. It's a delivery pizza place.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like Papa John's, you can't even eat there if you wanted to.
Yeah. So I just want to know, we do not have our own delivery drivers. That way I will get in the car. I don't like it. I don't want to have to do that, but I know that I can be there when it gets out of the oven and bring it home.
Yeah.
There you go. That's it.
That's it.
And I'm not talking about a place that
you're not talking about a
isn't
place that
known
isn't
for
known for
delivery pizza.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the pizza delivery places.
Yeah. That's what you're talking about.
Yep. All right.
You know who you are.
Yes.
Courtney's talking to you now.
Your Papa John's, your Domino's, your Little Caesars.
Yes.
Cut corners somewhere else.
Yeah.
Leave some of those corners
This is
on.
a part of
Right.
That's what I say.
Fewer pepperonis.
Main part of your business.
Yeah.
That's what you are.
That's basically all you are, is a delivery service.
We should do some research. Is it all the stores or just a few of them?
I don't know.
Waterloo
They're
still
not coming
has
in with the bag. They're
Papa
not.
John's guys and gals driving around.
I think when they're in a pinch, they have to do that. Or maybe they've abandoned their drive. Some places abandon their driver program. But like, I don't know, if you were like a delivery person, wouldn't you want to deliver for multiple places and not just waiting around at Papa John's to see if they're gonna?
That's probably part of what's happening. Is like a Papa John's driver's like, I'm not gonna just do Papa John's. I would rather do Uber Eats, because then I could still deliver for Papa John's, but I could deliver for Taco Bell.
They are just not. They don't have the equipment to deliver it. And are they looking at the order, or are they just grabbing it? They don't work for them, so you can't get mad at that person.
Yeah.
So it's like,
you just want to know who to get mad at. I get it.
I just don't want it to be cold and sitting there. That's all I'm saying. Or else I'll drive there and pick it up. Did I ever tell you the story about a friend of mine who ordered online a Papa John's light up thing to put on his car? So he thought that if he had that, he would never get pulled over.
Did it work?
You did.
I don't think he's ever used it, but he thought,
well, you just have to leave it
they
on
know I'm
all
on the
time.
job.
Yeah.
They're not going to mess with me. I'm just a poor pizza delivery person. Don't mess with me.
Don't
I'm
mess with me.
working my job.
Yeah. I don't think that's exactly why he bought that.
Well, there's a couple reasons.
I did some research. Papa John's started using the aggregators in part to provide some delivery help when it could not find enough drivers back in 2019, but it has evolved into a key part of the company's business. So that's what they're doing.
Yep. Glad I know this.
But they still messed up your pizza, and they messed up my
Yeah,
pizza.
and that's not the driver's fault, really.
No.
No, it's not.
All right, who's next?
I can go. So, spent the weekend washing the car, Alex's car, getting it ready to go, and decided to wax it too. It needed to be waxed, which is always a horrible, time-consuming job. But when you get done, it just looks The
She's
car
shiny.
looks so much better. And then if it rains, the water
Beads
rolls
off.
and so it stays clean longer. If you get bugs on it and you spray it off, the bugs come off easier after you wax it. And it's just a good feeling to have that done. And it dawned on me, since I was as long as I can remember, that was just what you did. You had turtle wax. I know there's different types of waxes that you use, but I still use the old stuff. But like, waxing technology hasn't advanced that much. We're still, if you want to get that shine, you wax your car, and maybe you do it more frequently than I do. But as a society, wax-free paint, where are we on this? Like, is anyone even looking into, like, I don't know, making the paint better so it doesn't need to be waxed?
Oh, so when you wash it, it's got a nice sheen.
It just keeps that, like, I'm not saying forever, but how about 20 years? 10 years? 10 years, no wax. You don't have to wax your car for 10 years.
Yeah, but then what kind of chemicals are on your car? That's the problem.
The best
Am I
chemicals.
right?
You want the best ones. That's what's on there. Because then your car is always looking. I mean, you got a brand new car.
You cleaning those tires properly?
Yeah,
Because if you have a clean car and those tires are looking dingy,
you can't.
Really takes away.
Yeah, I even got the Armor All, the foam for the tire, the old dealership trick. I mean, Augie's going to be a car dealer someday, so he needs to know these
So your
things.
strong opinion is,
It's
why
just-
can't we get a paint that looks like it's been waxed after you wash
Think
it?
of all the different advancements we've made technologically since the 70s or whatever, and yet still we're just waxing.
Do you have any kids helping you wax?
Yeah, I made the boys help. They did all right. Owen's real fast. You know, he's like, done with the hood. And I just said under my breath, no, you're not.
Owen's not your worker.
No.
He does it so he can look at his own reflection.
Ooh, look at that hair.
I go this way. There I am.
Still tall and
There I am.
handsome.
All right, who's next? Tim, Chris, who wants to go?
I'll go. My strong opinion is a prediction. You guys are not going to be shocked by this, but I'm saying that Abby Carter is going to be the biggest
Oh my God, you
star
were obsessed.
from American Idol. No, I want to reward
Since-
American Idol for doing a good job in the last 10 years. The
Who
biggest
is-
winner in the last
Who
10
was she
years.
up against in the last
Who was 10 years
That's
ago?
my point. I don't know.
Feels like a safe bet.
Because I don't know any of them.
Right. You got Clarkson. You got
Underwood.
You got Fantasia. Maybe some country people.
Ruben and Clay. I mean, we all know their names.
Does she sort of look like Caitlin Clark?
Abby?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
You got Daughtry.
maybe.
You got
Daughtry
Taylor
didn't
Hicks.
win.
I know he didn't win, but I'm just
Hicks.
saying.
What
These,
is Taylor Hicks doing?
All right.
He should be coming
He's
to
got his Soul
the
Patrol
Blue
happening.
Strawberry or something. I wonder what he's doing. This girl's good, and they need it. American Idol needed it.
that's what I call a strong opinion.
Yeah. Thank you.
My strong opinion is a prediction. Abby Carter, Timothy Chalamet, married by 2027.
Oh man, I don't even know what I would do.
Those are just two people that Tim would.
Yeah,
He would
his
lose
mind
his
would
mind.
explode.
I mean, this seems like a pretty safe bet.
Oh, because you're looking at the last.
I'm looking at the last 10. Last year was Iam Tongi.
Iam Tongi, yeah.
Iam Tongi.
He's very good, but
Iam. Noah Thompson.
bummer.
Chase Beckham.
Terrible.
Sounds like a hockey player. Just Sam.
She's good. She can sing, but
Lane Hardy.
don't even know who that is.
Maddie Pope.
Oh,
Maddie
yeah, Maddie
Poppy,
Pope.
she's got a character career.
She
for
did.
Sure.
She's got that same fake voice though.
Yeah.
Trent
You know what I'm
Harmon?
talking about?
Is it like,
Oh, Trent Harmon.
yeah, I hate that stuff.
Nick Frediani.
That's the guy who's on Broadway right now playing Neil Diamond.
Okay.
Caleb Johnson.
I don't know who that is.
Candace Glover. Yeah,
Philip Phillips is good.
We gotta
Philip
go
Phillips.
back. We gotta go back to season 11.
I remember him. All right.
For Philip. So she's bigger than Philip Phillips. Do you think?
Well, what year
Were
was
you-
Philip Phillips?
I don't know.
He was over 10 years ago.
2013.
I'm going to say yes.
So this gal will be bigger than Philip Phillips.
Yep.
She's
say
adorable.
He's pretty good.
no
Philip Phillips is
way.
good.
Oh, I like.
You're saying she's not going to be as big as Philip Phillips?
No.
I said 10
He
years.
had a
To be
moment.
fair.
He had a moment.
For sure.
10 years. Like Frangie predicted, this is the Applist. He was like, I have a prediction to make. This is after the roast. After she was getting all this, like,
I like your impression of him, by the way.
and he goes, 2 million. And you're like, what are you talking about? And he's like, 2 million is my prediction. You're like, what do you mean? And he's like, Nikki's going to have 2 million followers. And we're like, yeah, that's the way numbers work. Of course she's going to have 2 million followers.
They're always going to keep going up.
Yeah, it's like, well,
Like that
what?
wasn't a real hard, like, like you're not really taking a stance there.
Like, okay, cool.
Wow, you went out on a limb there.
That's crazy.
Did you hear what Frangie said, guys? 2 million.
But this Abby person has almost 200,000 followers. Do you think she got those mostly from American Idol? Or was she already a thing?
I would think from Idol.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Yeah, I mean, I think she's just 21.
I'm really rooting for her. My strong opinion is if I'm in the lane next to the passing lane or the speeding lane, however you want to say, I'm not obligated to get over for you. I've got kind of a... Okay. What did you just call me?
I think we all heard.
Wow. All right, I had to restart the bed.
Okay,
at the very end.
So you're
in the morning this morning, somebody like flashed their lights at me when I was in the lane.
Non-passing lane.
You're not in the fast lane.
And I you know, I'm not speeding, but I'm not going slow. And my car takes just a little bit. So if it's like going up a hill type thing, it just takes a little bit extra. And somebody acted like it was on me to make a move.
No.
I had a car kind of up ahead of me. I was like, I'm not moving over just to tailgate somebody else for this guy.
You were in the correct lane.
I was like, you get out of here.
Yeah, this lane is for you to pass and do what you want.
Yeah,
and
go
if it's
get in that lane.
It's not working.
Yeah.
That's not my fault.
That's on you, dog.
I am following the law.
I'm following the law.
You're
so yeah.
exactly right.
Thank you. I appreciate you, Courtney. Thank you for being you.
Those are strong opinions. Let's get a look at your traffic.
First 5 notes on 106.5 The Arch.
First 5 notes is brought to you by Carroll House Furniture. Get spectacular holiday savings this weekend at Carroll House because you like nice things. All right, contestant, it's a big ticket all week long. Justin Timberlake has just been announced this morning. He's going to be bringing his tour to St. Louis, the Enterprise Center on December 19th. And Andrea from South City, it's up to you to win these tickets.
All right, I'm going to do my best.
All right, so she said she was a fan, a JT fan, day one.
Really?
Day one.
Day one, yes.
All right, so who you have to pick somebody to play against, Andrea?
I'm gonna pick Courtney.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
All right, Andrea.
I don't know. I like it.
You have to get 2 out of 3 in first 5 notes. Artist or title of the song will be accepted. And if you get 2 right, you win these tickets.
All right, Andrea, you ready to party?
I'm ready.
All right, here's
Let's do
something. Don't interrupt me.
Docker a point.
Yeah, right. You need to get all 3 of them to win, or you're toast. All right, here's song number 1.
Borderline Madonna?
Yes.
That's it.
Double point.
That's a good classic. Yeah.
You're on the borderline of losing this whole thing. Your attitude towards me. All right, Andrea, here is song number 2.
Stevie Nicks.
Yeah.
So, you can go the Fleetwood Mac. Sorry, go the
Yep. You got it.
Just need artist or title.
Yes.
Don't stress out of trying to get both.
All right, that's 2. It's up to Chris, really.
You need 3, or you toast. Andrea,
Or you'll get Lance Bass tickets.
I'm not a Lance Day one, but it would be a
Day
good
4
second price.
all right. You know what? You're talking too much.
Stop it.
I mean, I'm trying to get through this, and she's just... What's going on here? Whose side are you on, Landrum?
I'm on the fence.
She's on the border.
All right, Andrea, here's song number 3.
Thriller, Michael Jackson.
She did it. 3 for 3.
Wow.
Andrea, you have tickets for Justin Timberlake when he hits the Enterprise Center December 19th. You're going to have to wait a while. Tickets go on sale Thursday at 10 a.m.
What day did you become a fan of the Courtney Show?
Day one. I'm a
Day one.
winner.
All right.
Day one. All right. But the
Day
tickets
one, Andrea.
go on sale Thursday at 10 a.m. So you have them before anybody else. Andrea, congratulations. We'll play First Five Notes again tomorrow for more JT tickets on The Courtney Show.
Well, guys, that was another great podcast. Thanks for listening. If you're hungry, we have food for you at Salt and Smoke at various locations. saltandsmokebarbecue.com. 314-727-0200.